Plums, and welcome to another episode of the Porcelain Plum. Today I have for you the makeup look that I'm going to be using for my Christmas dinner. I'll be showing you guys pictures of the dress on Instagram because I want it to be an absolute surprise. But let me just tell you, I might as well look like a Christmas tree with all the Christmas lights and everything. Anyway, follow this tutorial step by step to see how I recreated this makeup look using some of my favorite makeup brands. Let's get ready together. So first I'm going to take my Clarins Baume Eclair. This one I'm going to use it as a primer. You can also use it as a face mask if you want to, but if you do decide to use it as a face mask, you have to put it on for 15 minutes and then take it off. If you use it as a primer, you have to apply it on your skin and straight off put on makeup. So the primer is actually going to help your skin look glowier and look more supple. Up next, I'm going to take my Water Blend Foundation by Makeup Forever. It's in shade R250. I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers, and then I'm going to put some small dots all over my face. And I'm going to take my Wet Beauty blender and start dabbing. The dabbing might take a while, but it's definitely worth it because it does give your skin a healthier, glowier, more natural look, but with great coverage. So my skin is not looking great at all today. So I'm gonna be taking my foundation by Bali Maquillaje in shade 01. This one is actually a mineral powder foundation. I take my powder brush, my loose powder brush, and I start applying that all over my face. So I had always wanted to try Bare Minerals, but I never really got my hands on it. And even though I think it's a great brand, I do think the price is a little bit high. So I discovered this Mexican brand and I'm loving it. So I take my J&K concealer stained by nail polish. This one is in shade 01. I'm gonna apply 3 little lines under my eyes. I have 2 zits on my forehead, and I'm gonna put a little bit around my nose. And just because sometimes we have a little bit of redness in the separation of the chin, I like to apply a little bit of concealer there too. For me, some of the most exciting videos to film are always holiday videos. Sorry. I take my chubby powder brush and then I start dabbing. So yeah, as I was mentioning, I love doing holiday videos because you always have the excuse to go a little bit more overboard without seeming ridiculous. And voila, I have a much better looking skin thanks to makeup. That sounded kind of like a commercial, didn't it? And I have a much better looking skin sponsored by makeup. Oh my god, that was so ridiculous. Anyway, back to our face. I'm gonna be taking this blush by Dior. It's in shade 849. I take my blush brush, I take a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna apply it very gently on my cheeks, on the apples of my cheeks. So I actually love this blush because it looks good on any skin tone. It's kind of rosy, but like kind of like a dusty rose, and it's got a little bit of shimmer. It just looks so nice. It makes you look a little bit flush, you know, a little bit bronzed, maybe in a way, you know? No? Okay. I'm gonna move up to my liquid highlighter by Nicole Miller, and this one does not have a shade. It's kind of like a medicine drop. It's just so cool. I love it. And the glow it gives you, amazing. A little bit, and I'm gonna put it on the top of my cheek, on my nose, also a little bit on my Cupid's bow, and under my lip, and then a little bit on my forehead. And right now I'm noticing that I need more blush. So I'm gonna apply the highlighter and then I'm gonna go back to the blush. There you go. So much better now. So before moving on to the eye makeup look, I'm gonna be taking my brow powder by Bali Maquillaje. It's in shade chocolate. I'm gonna be taking my eyeliner brush, but this one's like the chubby eyeliner brush. I take a little bit, I tap off the excess, and then I am going to do my eyebrows. So this is amazing because it looks kind of like microblading. It's literally incredible. It makes your eyebrows look so natural yet so full. I actually have really bushy eyebrows, very dark, but I always like to use a little bit of powder just to fill in those little blank spaces so they can look more uniformed, you know? And now, moving on to my favorite part, the eye. I'm gonna be taking this Charlotte Tilbury in Golden Goddess. Let me show you the beautiful colors. Charlotte is definitely my makeup guru. I love how feminine and sexy she does her makeups, you know? Very Victoria's Secret-ish. Am I right? So I'm gonna be taking my eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna be taking this light color over here, the lightest color. So she's got something really cool going on in her eyeshadow palettes because she tells you for what is each color. So this one that I'm gonna take is to prime. So I'm gonna be applying that all over my eyelid. And you know guys, the reason why I didn't apply highlighter on the inner corner of my eye is because I want to put a little bit of this prime color. If it doesn't look too much, then I'm definitely gonna have to apply highlighter. But in the meantime, let's stick to this. So we do the other eye. So this comment that I'm about to say is probably so inappropriate, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't get what's a Christmas hype. For me, my favorite holiday is probably New Year's or Halloween, but everybody seems to be obsessed with Christmas. I'm just like sitting there waiting for my favorite holidays to actually arrive. I love Thanksgiving because there's so much food involved. But I'm Mexican and we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, even though we had kind of like a mini Thanksgiving celebration this year, my family and I cooked some vegan meal. Well, it was a salad, but mamma mia, troppo buono. Anyway, now that we have our primer on, I am going to go to this lightest shade of brown that is the enhanced color. So I'm gonna be taking my crease brush. I take some of these enhanced color and I am going to be enhancing my eye and applying this on the crease because you guys are gonna see what I'm about to do right now. What about you guys? What's your favorite holiday? I would love to know down in the comments below. So this is the base of my eyes. I am now going to be taking this liquid eyeshadow by Stila. Ooh, it's in shade Forever. I'm just flipping it over because I can't really see from here. So there you go. So this one already comes with an applicator. You can also do it with one of your eyeshadow brushes, apply it with one of your eyeshadow brushes, but I like using this one. So I am going to be applying it all over my eyelid, well, the bottom part at least. I'm actually dabbing it right now. I normally swipe it, but right now that I'm dabbing it, I'm really liking the effect it's taking because it's looking more metallic, if that's a thing. But just because I want this to be full of glitter, I'm gonna be taking a bit more and applying that too. So my eye is like this because I'm letting it dry. Gosh, if you guys could only see this in person. Gorgeous. It looks like I'm blind for how much I'm actually putting that close to my face, but with only one eye open, it's kind of hard to do your makeup. Anyway, we let that dry. You guys, I am so happy with the result. This is actually the result I've always wanted to achieve with a Stila liquid eyeshadow. And I would always swipe it and it never worked. It would never look this kind of like goldish hue. It would always look kind of chunky and weird. I definitely have a new application technique. Yay me! We learn something new every day. So now let's do the other eye, shall we? Okay, so now that that is set, I'm gonna be going to this copperish tone. It's the smoke tone. I'm gonna be going back to my crease brush. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of that and applying it on my crease just on top of the gold, because even though I do want the gold to be, you know, the statement of the eye, if you only leave the gold, it's gonna look like your eyes are too small. We need to add a little bit of depth to that. color, if you know what I mean. Okay, stop. Charlotte Tilbury is a makeup goddess. I'm loving my makeup, but then again, so is Stilla. I really can't choose which one I like best. Well, yeah, Charlotte, she's my makeup guru, as I said, but Stilla is just amazing. So just because I'm gonna be taking this eye topper crease brush, gonna be taking my Dior Backstage palette in shade Warm Neutrals, and I'm gonna be taking the darkest color of the palette with that eye topper crease brush. So we tap off the excess, and I'm gonna apply that in the center of my eye, kind of to make a little line and create this kind of cut crease effect. Don't worry, we're gonna smudge it all out. Take my smudge brush and I blend it all out. So I was gonna go for eyeliner, but now that I'm looking at my final look, I am loving it just like this. I think I'm just gonna apply a lot of mascara, but if you guys want to use eyeliner, definitely go for it. That's up to you. Are you an eyeliner person? Wear it. Are you not? Don't. But if you're not, then apply a lot of mascara, because we do want this to be a dramatic makeup look. Anyway, just because I want to use this shimmery pop, it's the pop name, you know, on the back, I'm gonna be taking my finger, that's what she recommends, to take your finger, and I'm gonna be applying it just on the outside. Ooh. You guys, I am so ready for Christmas to be today. Holy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You guys, okay, I'm gonna apply it on all my eyelid. Just looks way too pretty. The shimmer on shimmer. So much sparkle. No way. No way. Why isn't Christmas today? Well, at least I already have my Christmas makeup look. So I know I said I was gonna use this one as the inner corner, but now that I got my Dior Backstage palette out, I'm gonna be taking this whitish, it's the shimmer beige, and I take my eye, and that's what I'm gonna be applying on the inner corner of my eye. Then I take my Sumptuous Extreme Volume Mascara by Estee Lauder in shade Extreme Black. This one is a waterproof, but I'm going to a party later, so I want it to stick all day. No. No. So I was rebellious enough today, and I even put mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, doesn't this look like a major Victoria's Secret makeup look? I know. So to top that whole makeup look off, I'm gonna be using my Dior lipstick in shade Ultra 863. So this is more like a cranberry red rather than a red. But because since on my other video, I used the bright red one for the Christmas makeup challenge look, I want to use a different shade of red today. Be a little bit more versatile and show the world that there is more than one shade of red. So when it comes to lipstick, my little trick to make your lips look fuller is to apply, you know, the highlighter on the Cupid's bow, and just on the tip of the lips to go a little bit more up with the lipstick. That way your lips look fuller and sexier. You'll thank me later. So this is it, you guys. This is a final makeup look. I hope you loved it and had so much fun watching it, as much fun as I had creating it. And if any of you decide to recreate this makeup look, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at @theporcelainplum. I would love to see the look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a very Merry Christmas.